basically, I started this as a hobby, taking down houses because I love the old wood.
Just
And
because you like the feel of it, or?
well, the fact that you can't get the old longleaf pine anymore. Basically, the fact that all these houses are being demolished, going to the landfill, and the houses that we can get to and dismantle, then the wood can be reused for flooring and furniture and et cetera, et cetera. So uh, basically, it started as a hobby, and then actually I had some folks that came in and wanted about 2,000 square feet for flooring, and they really didn't care how much they paid for it. So I kind of put those together, sold my printing business, and then got into the wood business that way.
So, is it just for the what's the way to put it, the greenness of recycling wood? Is that what made you do that, or
Well, the fact that they're throwing all this beautiful wood into the landfill when it can be reused, and there really is such a high value for this beautiful wood. Um, so
the demand is
basically,
high?
there's such a demand for it that that basically got me started realizing that I could do something that I had a passion for the old wood. That, you know, if you go out and buy brand new wood and then you look at the old wood that was milled in 1910, there's such a vast difference. I mean, it's night and day. It's like looking at a 1959 Corvette and then looking at a 1986 Buick, and they're just the way they were made were different. So,
Well, be specific. What was different about the way that the wood was milled and treated back then?
well, the biggest difference is that the wood um, grew for 150 years, 200 years. So on that wood, you'll see the real tight grain and the high sap, and that's what people want because it lasts longer and it looks better.
High sap, meaning
High
there's a lot of
sap,
sap in it.
right,
Okay.
right. And the wood today, they grow it like in 15 years and then they mill it. So you'll see, like on the wood that you buy at your local store, well, the rings will be like an inch apart.
Because it grows fast.
It grows very fast, and the old growth, as you call it, basically took 150, 200 years, and that's why it's all harvested out. So the old longleaf, in 1938, federal mandate said that we got to quit cutting this stuff down because we're running out of it. So
And so now to get it, you have to go where?
the only way you can get this is from either dismantling an old building, old house, or the old sinker logs that they're pulling out of the rivers, like the Savannah River, that they used to have go down to the mills. They're bringing them out of the mud that's been sitting there for 100 years.
Because some of them never made it to the mill.
And right, about 10% of them sank, and they stayed down there, no oxygen getting to them, and basically they're perfect. They're perfect logs for this.
And you're talking about the thing we all saw, I guess, with Babe the Blue Ox or whatever, when they would have just thousands of logs,
Thousands,
just recently felled logs, and they're all,
Right.
and they're guys are out there standing on them, and
Right,
using big
right.
pikes, and
Right.
that's what we're talking about, right? And it's going from
Absolutely.
the place they were cut to the place that they're milled, and that went on the river, and some of them didn't make it.
Right. So if you had 200,000 logs, basically getting down to the mill, then you'd have, 2,000 logs that didn't make it, and so they basically sat there for 100 years, 150 years.
Drawing interest.
Drawing
Essentially,
interest, right?
on
So
deposit.
these logs that have been sitting there, 50 years ago, it wasn't cost effective to pull them out, but now you can get like $8,000 a log. There's no metal, no nails. They're basically virgin logs, so they're very desirable.
But in your case, you're getting, I guess, most of it from old structures that
Right,
are being demolished.
Right, right.
And who are your customers? Who do you sell to?
My customers are homeowners, builders, architects, just about anyone that appreciates the old wood.
Does it make a new house look old, or does it?
It gives it that real eclectic look. Now, a lot of my customers, if they have like a 1925 house and they want to add another room, then actually that's a lot of my customers that want the same look, the same period piece of especially the flooring. And basically, you walk into one room that was built in 2011, looks exactly like the room that was built in 1905 or 1920.
Yeah, just keeps the theme going.
Right, exactly, right.